Hello, all my Sagittarians. Welcome to your monthly essence energy reading for the month of May. And I'm really excited. This is the first month that I'm doing these. So we'll go ahead and jump in here and I'll explain how it's going to work as we go along here. So what the creator had me do is I broke out this tarot deck into, there's major arcana, and then there's like 4 suits of minor arcana. For the major arcana, what we're going to use this for is to see what the overall energy or like focus for the month of May for you Sagittarians on what it's going to be. So before we jump in, I just want to just thank the creator for being here with us, and we're so grateful for your unconditional love for each and every one of us. We welcome you and we thank you. And we also invite and thank our guardian angels, our spirit guides, all of our loved ones who've gone to the other side, our ancestors, and any other magical beings of unconditional love and light that want to help bring through messages of love for us today. We welcome you and we thank you. All right, so let's get started and see. Creator, what would you like Sagittarians to know about just the overall theme or energy of the month of May for them? What is Sagittarius going to have overall? What's the overall theme, overall energies for May? Okay. Oh, and you got temptation. So this normally is the devil in the regular tarot. And what I love about it, of course, we always get in our little beliefs that, we're all taught and influenced by all our lives. But when I was researching the tarot, I love that one perspective that I really resonated with me was that the devil, and like in this case, the temptation card, shows us what has been driving us, what has been influencing us, but also what we're ready to let go. It's like this awareness that comes to us to show us in our face that, look, this is the thing that's been influencing your life that no longer serves you, and you're ready to let it go. So May is really going to be this wonderful awareness of what you're ready to let go of. And it's not going to be like, oh my God, dragging the whole way, because it's like, if someone wants you to lose weight or to quit smoking or to change something, and it's not what you want, it usually doesn't last very long if you ever do succeed in the first place of doing it right. But when the fear of letting something go gets outweighed by this ugly feeling of you're not doing what you love, and you're not feeling like you want to feel and all that, it becomes a very easy choice for you to let something go, because that feeling outweighs the fears or your desire for that thing, right? So I love that for you. Next, we're also going to pull a card here from the Spirit of the Animals Oracle, just to get more information on what your overall energy for the month of May is going to look like. All right, Creator, what else would you like Sagittarians to know about their month of May? The overall energy for May. What theme would you like them to be aware of? Okay, I feel like this one is peeking out here. And you got tiger, fire. I love tigers. So I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. So I love this because it talks about your passion is your strength. And what's wonderful, I'm sorry, I can't do two things at once. So, with this temptation and this understanding what you're wanting to let go, I love that, your true passion is your strength. The false passion is what holds you back. What you've been told you're supposed to be passionate about. But what I feel is that you've been having, your true passion, your true desire, truly what you want, you've kept hidden because you thought you were going to get ostracized or rejected or beat up about it or something. And so for so long, you just kind of kept with the old way. But in May, especially after this last year, you're just to the point of, what am I waiting for? Am I just going to continue to pretend and fake who I am or what I'm wanting when this is what I really want, and I'm going to make the move to do it? And, go get him, Tiger. So the Tiger says, if you have Tiger as your totem, know that you are accompanied by a fierce guardian. Solitary lords of the jungle, tigers are symbols for royalty, dominance, and passion. They are born helpless and blind, and later developed heightened sense and inner sight to survive. I love that. Let me just, because it's like you're born helpless and blind, right? But later you're developing your heightened sense and inner sight to understand what you want to do with your life, right? So tiger people are naturally clairvoyant. They are aware of many unseen things and can sense the extraordinary opportunities around them. When you meet a tiger person, expect them to stare through you to your deepest soul. Tiger people need time alone to regenerate their tremendous energy. If tiger is your totem, you need a lot of solitude. You're afraid of nothing, and your determination is astounding. You are a famous lover, and your passions are intense. Do not exhaust yourself sprinting through life. It may be better for you to stalk your dreams steadily to conserve your power. Tiger medicine helps you to balance your dark and light stripes, your yin and your yang or yang. I've heard people pronounce it that way as well. Your time in the world and your time alone, your fierceness and your gentleness, and your aggression and your peace. So tiger medicine helps you balance all that. Call upon Tiger to teach you to move tirelessly and steadily through life. Adventure, beauty, grace, passion, and power are natural to the one who has Tiger as a totem. And these cards are great. They give like 4 kind of questions or statements for you to contemplate. So this is, you can contemplate these during the month of May, whichever ones resonate with you. It says, are you tired from rushing around? Rest. Have your passions gotten the better of you? Is your aggressive nature getting you in trouble? Remember to keep your life in balance. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So next what we're going to go into are the 4 minor arcana, and each of the suits is going to represent a part of your being. So the first one is fire, which is wands, which for this reading is going to represent your spirit. So this is what your spiritual journey is going to look like for the month of May. And we'll also pick some other oracle cards as we go through each of them too. All right, Creator, what would you like Sagittarians to know about their spiritual journey in May? Sagittarian spiritual journey for May. Okay. Yep, we got the King of Fire. So I love this because for you it's going to have a dual meaning. One of it is to actually take time to connect to the Creator. The King of Wands is going to be for this reading is going to represent like the Creator, the highest form of our spirit, which, is God the Father and God the Mother, Divine Mother and Father, Creator of all things. So it's really taking time to connect to that. What I was kind of giggling at is in one of the decks I love on the tarot, the King of Fire also has the King of the Jungle, which reminds me of the tiger too, So it's really about the other message. When I said there was two things, one is to connect to the Creator, the other is to connect and remember who you really are, because you have you're a mini creator, you have the master. I love, because it kind of looks like a Zen master. You have a master inside you. You have this powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love is who you are. That's the heart there. You are that powerful being. So it's important in the month of May, part of that spiritual journey is that you're going to realize more and more of who you really are. You're going to attach to that. You're going to detach from your definition more beyond this character that you're playing walking on this earth, and remember this actor behind the character of who you really are. We're also going to pull a card here from the Return of Spirit deck to see about your spiritual journey for the months of May. Creator, what else would you like Sagittarius to know about their spiritual journey for May? What else would you like them to know about their spiritual journey for May? Okay. Yeah, I love that. Confidence. And I'll read it from the little book here, but intuitively what I'm hearing for this message, for this card regarding this situation here, as you attach, and you realize this more powerful being that you are, your confidence is going to build from the inside out. We're taught so much that all these things out here are what define you. So when they do and those are unstable, you just feel unstable yourself. You don't feel confident. You feel shaken. You feel uncertain because you don't know how these things are going to unfold, because they're constantly changing, constantly moving. People change their minds and change or pass away, and situations never stay the same. They're always fluctuating. This last year or so of our lives in this world showed us that, right? And things break down, deteriorate, or are stolen. So all that stuff is constantly changing and breaking down and moving. There's nothing stable. But when we find this connection with the Creator and with who we really are, that's on the inside, and that is stable, and then we build confidence. Then you don't really care much about what's going on out there. That doesn't define you anymore. That's just events happening because your definition is in here. And then let me read what the book has to say about this too. So I love what she writes in here. Okay, oops, one more, there we go. So perhaps you're not aware of how great you really are. Maybe you have been doubting yourself or your purpose in life. Have you been questioning whether you are enough, good enough, able, or worthy? In some way, you are in need of a confidence boost. And this is Spirit's way of telling you that you are doing just fine. Spirit believes in you, and you need to believe in yourself too. It will take time and effort on your part, but the rewards of having self-confidence will be well worth it. You may not do things perfectly, of course, you will make mistakes, but mistakes are simply opportunities to learn how to do things differently. It is always easier to see greatness in others. Seeing another person's gifts, talents, abilities, and successes is much easier than seeing our own. This is a cosmic mirror from the universe, and it's reflecting back to you all of the incredible qualities that you really do have. Sometimes We just have to fake it till we make it. You know, I was talking about that earlier with faking it till you make it, or faking who you really are. And that is what you're being asked to do. Just try on the suit of confidence. See how it fits and how it feels. You do have what it takes. You are just as gifted and wonderful as any other person. Now is the time for you to feel confident about you. It's important to note, though, that too much confidence or over-faking it can actually come across as arrogance. Heaven knows you are far from arrogant, so go gently with it. It isn't about proving anything to yourself or others. It's about knowing that you are important in Spirit's plan and that you are worthy. Who you are and what you have to offer is so very important. It's time for you to believe in you the way Spirit believes in you. I love that. Beautiful, beautiful, you know. And I love that the double message that was in here was your relationship with the Creator. So know how the Creator feels about you. And then also this is about getting to know yourself, who you really are, and having the confidence in you as well. So perfect. All right, next we're going to move on to Earth, which is normally the Pentacles in the regular tarot. And so this is, of course, going to be, you know, Spirit's about your spirit side. We're going to get into your mind, into your emotions. So this is all about your physical environment, your physical world, your physical body. So this will be like in the month of May, what is your physical environment going to look like? What kind of energy is going to be around your physical world environment, your physical body? Okay. You actually got two. Normally you only get one, but they're giving you two for this one. And I love this. So the Four of Earth, this has a few meanings within it. And one is that you have enough. All your needs are met. You even have some to give away. You know, your discretion. You're not going to give it all away. You kind of hold some of it. You give some away, but you're fine. You have this abundance that is doing well. You could be tempted, you know, like it mentioned, to be jealous of others, what others have, but just know that you have exactly what you need for this time in your life. Because if you needed any more, then you wouldn't be learning what you need to be learning, and you wouldn't be as happy as you think you would be. You know, a lot of people go, "Wow, I wish I had all that," and you go talk to them like, "Oh my God, I wish I wouldn't have all this. I have to take care of this, and I'm always worried about that, and blah 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 blah." And you're like, "Oh wow, the grass is always greener on the other side, isn't it?" And then you got the Eight of Earth here, and I love the that it has this cello. I think that's a cello in there. If you can see that, there's a lot of glare in there. I apologize for that there. But and I love that, you know, 2 times 4 is excuse me, is 8 in there. And I just want to check on something really quick here. Yep. So with this card, this is about learning as well, you know, because it has like a music teacher feel for it. You know, you can learn a new skill. You're going to learn something in the external world. So you're going to have an opportunity to either take like classes of some sort or have some sort of knowledge that you're able to do. You know, in these days, there's so many free things. Even just searching YouTube on the subject, there's so much free little classes and stuff that they offer about developing different things. So whatever your passion is, you know, we're talking about finding your real passion. Just know that you don't have to go from 0 to 100 miles an hour. You know, when you know what you're letting go of and what you're moving toward, search out there and see what you can learn about how to get where you're going, or learn if it's a skill that's needed, start learning some of those skills in there, because you have everything you need is going to be provided. And it's an encouragement that there is this ability to learn everything you need from like an external skill out there. And I really feel that fits in with this passion here, and also realizing, like, I could never do that. Like it says, try on that confidence. What have you got to lose? Because if you're not living your dream, you're just existing. You're not living, right? We're also going to pull a card here from the Enchanted Map just to get more information on that for you. All right, what else would you like Sagittarians to know about their physical environment for the month of May? And this can be a new skill you learn on the job that you're currently in too, if it's something else you wanted to pursue and expand there. And you got magic prayer. And I'll read from the book in here too. But what I'm hearing for this card, the magic prayer is ask. Ask and you shall receive. Ask believing that you'll receive and you will. Trust. Have that confidence that you're worthy to receive, because you are a mini creator. The creator is all around you and knows what's going on. And I always say, I always ask the creator and the angels and my guides, my loved ones on the other side, I always ask them, they won't meddle with our free will, but if we ask them for assistance, they're more than willing to help us in this realm. I always say though, help me have what's for my highest experience and my highest love vibration. Give me the messages, bring that into my path, keep me away from those things that aren't the best for my path. And, because I might go, oh, that box of donuts is what I want. And they're like, well, that's going to, give you a food coma. How about one donut and here's a salad and a nice sandwich? It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's probably better for me. Thank you. That's that kind of thing. So the book says for here, speak your prayers, listen for the answers, act in faith. So trust. When you see the magic prayer card, it's a reminder that your prayers will be answered. Spirit is always waiting to help you and to heal you when you're in need. That said, the best prayer is, thy will be done through me, thy will and not mine be done. Conscious contact with your higher power is achieved through the ritual of prayer and meditation. Speak and listen to the divine force within the field of creation. Surrender your wishes and desires to Spirit. You may not get what you want, but you will surely get what you need. I love that, because I said you'll have everything you need, right? Your destiny awaits you. As long as you keep in conscious contact with your higher power, be assured that you are on the right path. And there's kind of like a reverse meaning for this too, which I'd like to read, because since this is a general reading, this can also speak messages for you. And it says, self-will that goes unchecked can bring difficulties. The magic prayer card can be a sign that you mistakenly believe that your way is the only one. Could the path you're on be leading you to a place of regret? Or could you be pursuing something that just isn't good for you? If so, you may be facing a painful lesson, and a lonely one too. Perhaps it's time to pray and meditate on your highest good and the highest good of all. Spirit may have other plans for you. Be assured that they will be better than any you could ever dream up. Perfect. So that's kind of like what we're talking about. All right. So next we're going to move into air, which is swords in a regular tarot, which this has to do with your mind, your thoughts, kind of like your mental state in the month of May. So creator, what would you like Sagittarians to know about their mental journey, their mental attitudes, their thoughts, their beliefs? What would you like them to know for the month of May, please? They assure me it's coming. They're just saying it's taking a moment to get the cards in alignment the way they want them. What? Okay. Patience, grasshopper, patience. Okay, one more time. Okay. Thank you. And so you got the Page of Air. And I love this. So this is new thoughts, new beliefs, new messages. A page is a deliverer of messengers. Sometimes they hear ye. But also, I love how the wings, it's like they just stretch their wings and are ready to fly. So you have new thoughts, new beliefs, new information, new information coming through training, through learning as well. But just new beliefs about yourself, and as you're releasing these old things that no longer serve you and moving on to the new passions, the new true passions, the new true desires, just opens up new thoughts and new beliefs and new space in your brain as you let old things go and archive old beliefs and learn more about what you want. I love that. And then we're going to look at the numerology guidance cards here for the mind, because they drew me to these for it, but that makes sense to me. Numbers in the mind, logic, numbers. But numerology I love. That information it brings as well. All right, what else would you like Sagittarians to know about their mental state or mental journey for the month of May? Okay. And you got compassion. And I love this for you with the thoughts that come in here, because I feel like when you're making this transition, you're really holding yourself under a lot of judgment for the past, for one of the big words that's coming is finally, I'm doing this. And finally is kind of a judgment word, because we're like, I was failing before until, I got to this point. And it's like, no, you perfectly made the choice perfectly on time. In divine timing, because you wanted to experience all this past stuff. You wanted to experience what it feels like to not move on your dream, to limit yourself, to feel trapped and small. Because then when you do live your passion and you do head this pursuit into this new adventure, it means so much more to you than if you had it from the get-go. And then let me read here from the book too. So it says, this card indicates a need to be kind and compassionate toward others, especially those who extend beyond your family and circle of friends. Whether it's the ill-tempered clerk at the supermarket checkout or the homeless person on the street, you're being urged to look beyond your judgments to see what lies beneath. There's a lot of truth to the saying, don't judge a man until you walked a mile in his shoes. For how could you possibly know the story behind another's life? Let me just add real quick before I continue reading. And it's definitely, everybody has a dream. And at the root, it's that we all want to be loved. And we all want to express that love in a way. So we all have our dream. So this dream that you're wanting to live, that you've been suppressing all this time, you're not alone. Everyone else majority of humans suppress what they want because of what they think they're supposed to do, what their tribe is telling them they should be doing, are supposed to be doing, that they have to do or need to do. And so just know that when people are angry or people are upset, they're not having their dream. And so they're in that situation too. And then it goes on to say, by drawing this card, you're being encouraged to open your heart and mind to see others through the eyes of love. Every time you feel someone else's pain as if it were your own, you raise your personal vibration and the vibration of the world. When you show kindness toward a stranger, you're living as your higher self. When you're understanding and loving, you align yourself with the divine. In order to improve your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that are encouraging you to show compassion toward others. As you broaden your understanding of other cultures, personalities, and points of view, you increase the potential avenues to making your dreams come true. Observation without judgment is the key to your success. And the affirmation for the card is, I am compassionate towards others and attract the same in return. Excellent. I'm going to grab a quick drink of water here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And then lastly, we're going to move into water, which is regular cups for the a regular tarot. This is going to be emotions. So where fire is like, this is your spirit, this is who we are, we're spirit beings. The soul is kind of like this intermediate device between spirit and the physical world, where we kind of witness the world from a spirit or higher spirit point of view, get to feel the emotions, so it's so like an emotional journey and also your soul journey. So for the month of May, we'll be asking, Creator, what would you like Sagittarians to know about their emotional journey in May or soul journey in May? What more would you like us to know, please? Okay. I love this. So this is the Three of Water, which is the Three of Cups. It normally means kind of like celebration. So you're going to have just wonderful feelings of accomplishment, just joy, laughter. You're just going to feel, accomplished. For me, it has also a special meaning because of things that happen in my life, which I won't go into in this video, but it also represents my spirit guides, my angels, my guardian angels. So, just know that when you're swimming around in the depths of the waters, and as you're going through this thing, that you're not alone, and that you're going to feel this unconditional love. You're going to feel this joy and this laughter. And it's because you're surrounded by just this loving support group, invisible loving support group too, that just is around you, guiding you, putting things into place. And like I talked about, just asking, they're more than willing to help, and you in any way, just ask them each day. I try to remember, as soon as I wake up, sometimes it's sooner than later or later than sooner. I ask the Creator and my guardian angels and all that posse, please meddle in my life today, help things unfold to my highest experience and my highest love vibration. And they are willing to do that. So just know that they're there for you and that you're going to be feeling it in the month of May. Right? And then lastly, we're going to pull from the Journey of Love tarot deck or oracle deck, just to get your final message for the reading for the month of May. And it will also be it's going to be around, of course, as well for the emotional or soul journey for you. All right, Creator, what's the final message that you like to give? Okay. Ethereal Touch. And I love that, because it kind of goes in with us so much that you're going to feel the touch of the ethereal in your life. And it's going to be an emotional experience for you, because as you connect higher with the Creator here and connect with more who you are, you're going to be more aware of this love flow that comes into your life that's always been around you and is always happening. So it's really going to be quite an interesting month for you, because you're going to be like, whoa, what was that? I haven't felt joy like that ever in my life. It almost feels like it's divine, and it's because it is. It's the love from the other side, but it's also the love of you on the inside, the true you on the inside. So it says here, Spirit is present in your very touch at this time, and you're having an impact on the world around you, particularly your close relationships, in ways that are far more profound than may be immediately obvious. The touch of your soul is ethereal, spiritual, of light and sound. It moves the heart and opens pathways of possibility through love, faith, and trust that would otherwise be impossible to access. Trust in the presence of the divine in your touch, physical and spiritual. Your healing presence is making waves of love rise and stir in this world, and the divine lives and breathes through you, beloved. Remember that though the sacred temple of your body gifts you with hands through which to hold and to give, it's the soul within the flesh that renders touch a sacred healing. This oracle guides you to accept and embrace your healing abilities, and to trust that you can feel your way through life by opening your hands to receive and taking hold of the opportunities that are presented to you. You are meant to touch the world with your spirit. Wow. Boom. I love this for you for the month of May. You're going to be quite an adventure. I mean, really, spirit-wise, you're just really going to have a wonderful connection, an enhanced connection, which enhances your emotions, new thoughts, compassion moving through the love. This love here moves through your thoughts too, as well as your emotions. And you just open up for this learning ability. Even in your physical world, it's saying connect with the Creator, connect with the other side. You have things, you're going to have everything that you need. You have an opportunity to learn and go after your passions, your true passions, not the faking it passions that you have been. So just know, as you're going through the month of May, that every second you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And I love you too. Until next time, you take care.